Members of a Palm Springs swim team are concerned about the future of Palm Springs Swim Center. As News Channel 3's Tom Tucker reports, changes are expected at the facility because of a multi-million-dollar budget shortfall.
Young swimmers and their parents gather outside the Palm Springs Swim Center. They are the Elite Otters swim team who used to train at the pool 2 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. That's before the pool was locked because of coronavirus.
I love everything about swimming, and I love the way that I feel, the way I feel in a race.
The team is concerned about changes at the pool because of what Palm Springs Mayor Jeff Kors describes as an $80 million hit to the city budget, attributed to revenue lost during the pandemic. The swim team's president says closing the pool would have a devastating impact on the community for a facility used not only by the Otters, but by people of all ages and backgrounds.
People rely on the facility, the swim center, every day of their lives for their physical, mental, spiritual well-being.
The team tells us the pool is also used to host 4 to 6 competitions a year, drawing visitors from all around Southern California. Josh Otteson, who has 4 children on the team, says moving to another public pool in the desert is not an option, saying all other facilities are maxed out.
I just feel sad. This place is like a second home to us. It's kind of devastating that they're even thinking about closing it.
The Ottesons say several members of the swim team have aspirations for competing at the collegiate level, and one who has a real shot at qualifying for the Olympics. Each member of the city council was not available to comment on camera, but in a written statement, Mayor Kors tells News Channel 3 the council wants to keep the pool and community centers open, even at reduced hours, if there's a way to do that. City manager David Reddy expects the pool will move to a limited schedule.
Potentially, it could have a reduction from 7 days a week down to potentially 5 or 4.
In Palm Springs, Tom Tucker, News Channel 3.
The Palm Springs City Council is expected to talk about funding for the swim center at its next meeting, which is Thursday afternoon. Now, final decision could come this week or early next week. The number of people in need of food is on the rise. According to Find Food Bank, they are seeing unprecedented numbers of people in our community who are food insecure. In April, as the impact of the pandemic took hold here in the desert, Find Food Bank served 175,000 people. Compare that to the same time last year, where the nonprofit fed 90,000 people.
So that's a 110% increase. That really goes to show the economic impact that COVID-19 has had on our community.
Find Food Bank says they need more donations like shelf-stable proteins, which includes canned tuna, canned chicken, and creamy peanut butter.